Yo, what's up, guys? Man, was that a fun game to watch for us Milan fans today? Milan dominates Udinese today, defeating them 3-0. Now, guys, what could I say about this game? Just an absolutely spectacular performance today by Milan against Udinese. Now, in the first half, I thought Milan played really well. They were dominating possession. They were dictating play, had some really good opportunities to score a goal early on into the game. I really liked how Milan were solid defensively. They looked very cohesive. Udinese didn't have really much opportunities on their end of the ball, guys. Milan really did a good job suffocating Udinese, pressing high. I thought it was a really solid first half. Now, Milan had one really good opportunity, as we saw, 20 minutes into the game, Estupiñán with a great interception. Pulisic passes it back to him, and then on the one-time passes we saw, makes a phenomenal pass to Gimenez, but unfortunately Gimenez, he's lacking a bit of confidence right now, and again, does not finish a golden opportunity to give Milan the 1-0 lead. Now, obviously, as we saw, Milan kept on pressing. They were dominating possession, like I mentioned, of course, and then Estupiñán, who I thought had a really solid game today, puts in a really dangerous cross in. Of course, Christensen, I think it was, tries to block the cross in, of course, hits the goalkeeper, and Pulisic's there for the wide open rebound to bury the goal, guys. Great goal by Pulisic to find the open space there. His second goal of the Serie season, guys. Second goal of the season, guys. He had one goal against Bari, of course, and he gets his first goal in Serie. Now, Milan did really well to close out that first half. Didn't give Udinese much the entire first half, and Milan going to halftime 1-0. I thought they did a really good job. You could have even made it 2-0 there, like I mentioned, with the Gimenez chance, right? So, Milan were deservingly leading going into the halftime, and then to start the second half, man, oh man, Milan came out attacking, and it was great to see. Now, we saw what Pulisic did again, stealing the ball off Udinese. The player did not expect Pulisic to get a touch on the ball, and he did a great job falling on right to Yusuf Fofana, and Fofana finally hitting the bloody net and scoring a very nice goal, making it 2-0 for Milan. And this was just another example of why Milan deserved to be in the lead. They were attacking. They were pressing. Udinese did not know what to do. Milan were suffocating them all game, like I said, guys, and they were doing a very good job pressing them, as we saw for the second goal with Fofana. But I have to say, Fofana was really good in this game with that goal. Luka Modric is just an absolute joy to watch, as we saw in this game again today. I will have nothing but joy and pleasure watching this player play for this club every week. He was just spectacular. Rabiot was great. That midfield was really solid today. And then obviously we saw not too long later on, Rabiot with a great assist to Pulisic for Pulisic to get his second goal of the game. Milan were just absolutely dominating, up 3-0, 55 minutes into the game. It was beautiful to watch. We did not see this a lot last season with Milan, guys. As we all know, we endured a horrible season last year, and to see Milan doing what they did today was just a beautiful sight to see, of course. And then obviously, Milan did a good job defensively. Allegri made some changes. He obviously brought in Ricci, he brought in De Winter, he brought in Nkunku, he brought in Zachary Athakami, who made his debut. I thought he had a really nice little cameo, Athakami, as well. I thought he did good. I liked Ricci's game. I thought De Winter was fine, didn't make any mistakes. And Nkunku obviously still trying to regain fitness. Chi came into the game. He had some good opportunities, had that header chance there, but he didn't score, unfortunately. So Milan did a great job in this game, guys, shutting down Udinese, going on to win this game 3-0. What can I say about this game, guys? Everybody was spectacular in this matchup, except for maybe one player that I'm going to mention, of course, after. But everybody else was fantastic. Of course, the back line I thought was great today. Pavlovic, obviously coming off an injury, of course. Gabbia, you had Tomori. They were solid today. Fantastic job by them closing out Udinese and not giving them anything in their final third today. They did a solid job. I could have played in net today. Pietro Celentano did absolutely nothing today, of course. Like I said, I could have played in net today and made the saves he made today. That's how easily Milan's defense made his job today, guys. And that's credit to the club today. And Allegri, of course, with the system and play that he has. The midfield, like I mentioned, just a great job again. Rabiot, getting this guy for less than 10 million euros is an absolute steal. I thought he was fantastic. His movement on the ball is great. His passing is fantastic. He's just going to bring a different element to this team, guys, this year. And Allegri knows how to utilize his strengths. So that is a great asset to have Estupiñán and Salamaker's on the flanks. Solid today, of course. Like I said, Estupiñán, I thought he was spectacular today. Really good job by him. And then Pulisic, man of the match performance today. What a job by him. 3 goal contributions by Christian Pulisic, guys. No complaints about this player after coming off a little bit of fatigue from international break. Puts in a man of the match performance today, of course. And now, obviously, his partner, Santi Gimenez, of course, he's obviously lacking a bit of confidence, like I said. I still think Santi could be a good player for this team, but once again, you can see the confidence isn't there. You can see he's questioning himself. He's hesitant. And, he gets bullied off the ball a lot. He's going to have to really work his ass off if he wants to stay at this club and find a way to get some bloody goals. Because if he continues to struggle like this, he ain't going to last long at Milan. And I want this player to succeed. They spent a lot of money on him, and I want him to benefit at this club and do the right things and stay at this club, guys. But we'll have to see how this player does, because every time he misses an opportunity, the pressure will continue to mount on this player to score goals. And I really just hope it doesn't get to him, because it clearly is getting to him at this current moment. But if it continues to go down this path, it's not going to be good for Santi Gimenez, guys. Tell me your thoughts about him. Tell me your thoughts about this game. But I thought Milan today just looked like a completely different team than they've had last season and the year before. This is the first time that Milan have kept 3 straight clean sheets since February of 2023. Like, that is insane to me, but that's what it takes. You need a world-class manager, a top-class manager, to get the best out of your players. And having a manager like Max Allegri, a top-class manager, is why you could see the team playing the way they are. You can see Milan on the ball. They look comfortable on the ball. They don't look scared when players attacking them. There's players getting open, finding the space. This is what a manager does for you. When we had a Bacala last year, like Paulo Fonseca, you could see the incompetence of that manager, going up against his best players, benching them. That is not how a world-class manager gets the best out of his players. And so far, these 3 games after the mishap against Cremonese, Allegri has started to get the best out of these players. We're only 3 games in, guys. 3 straight clean sheets, but very positive stuff by AC Milan today, guys. Guys, tell me your thoughts and opinion about this game today. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, if you like this video. Subscribe if you guys want to see more content. Forza Milan sempre, as always, guys. And remember, if you do not watch sports, you're more. Ciao, guys.